up second down.
The tackle made by Rock Yasin. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got you. Watch the shit. Watch the shit.
Throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 72 yards. And the Ravens. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A run by Dixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now Wilson eluding the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Watch it, come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. You go tight. You got reload. You got tight right there. 14. Run.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
19.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. Touchdown, Ravens. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Willie Snead all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdowns. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson being chased out left. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. That'll be taken in the end zone. On first down, Dixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run it with Dixon. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Wilson flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Dixon, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down, Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
And that's one he's got to be happy to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they'll start out with great field. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Dixon. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Dixon, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, start your week by installing your game plan.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go.
Marquise Brown, 84. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a foot race. Kenneth Dixon. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kenneth Dixon. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now Wilson down around his goal line. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 97 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Russell Wilson. In the final seconds of the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Dixon, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown saving it. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive with Hill. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Wilson. Throwing on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on first down. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin the drive with Hill. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it again with Hill. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Schwante. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
53 is the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They were already talking super. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back.
Start your week by installing your game plan. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. He's going to be... following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. With a first touchdown. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. On the return, it's White. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing again on second down. Wilson flushed out right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Brown. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 61 yards as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are on it.
coming again.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson on the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 14 yards. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Now it's Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. This is now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this. On first down, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson now on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Preston Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Packers pick it up. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The busy night continues for Hill. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time. They have taken it. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champ. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. start your